Welcome. Today we're going to talk about how our family of five traveled to the UK and Ireland for $262.49 per person. This covers flights, hotels, and car rentals. One of the ways that we travel efficiently is using credit card rewards, looking for deals, etc. For our family trip to Europe in 2020, I already had a good idea of where I wanted to take everyone. As I had studied in London, I had spent quite a bit of time in Europe as well as doing other trips. Many people talk about credit card rewards, but they have to massage amounts for spending, etc. to accomplish them. We don't. We only spend what we have the cash available for to make sure we can get the bonus before we even apply for the card. In our case, it may take me a couple of years to accumulate the rewards before I'm ready to actually use them. To start with, we're going to talk about our flights. For our 2-week trip, we actually started working on getting award miles in late 2017. I got a Barclay AA Rewards Card with a 60,000 bonus spending for 3,000 in 3 months, and my husband did the same thing later in the year. The following year, we signed up for the Citibank AA Reward Card with a similar offer. We ended up booking round-trip flights on American Airlines. I spent 81,000 miles out of my account and my husband 125,000 miles, and we found a flight for all 5 of us, and the total cost was $189.65. We flew into London Heathrow and out of Dublin. The same flight, when I looked, was $1,435 per ticket. That would have been $6,985 for the 5 of us. Can you imagine? That's a huge savings. So our savings on flights alone for using credit card rewards was $6,795. It just took a little effort and planning and a little bit of time. On the hotels, one of the cards I keep in my wallet is really no longer offered. The IHG Select Rewards had an annual fee of $49, and with that fee, 1 free night each year. It is well worth the annual fee, as rarely, if at all, can I find a decent hotel for $49. I use the free nights where they have the highest point value or cost. My husband also has one of these cards and had a residual amount of points left over when he signed up for it. He did $1,000 of spending for 80,000 points. This means we had 2 free nights before we even got started, plus some points hanging out that we hadn't used. We stayed 3 nights in London, including 2 free nights and 35,000 points. Once we deducted the $49 annual fee, this meant we saved $410.85. We did stay 1 night in Dundalk and 1 night in Antrim using 40,000 points and a savings of $162.75. Had I been paying more attention, the hotel had a discount that I included at Dundalk in the savings, so we used the points less efficiently for that stay than we normally would have. We also applied for an American Express Hilton Rewards Card, and at the time it had a 90,000 bonus point offer for spending 3,000 in 3 months. We stayed 1 night in Exeter, 2 nights in Swindon, for a total of 56,000 points. There was no charge for the first year on the card, so these were free stays, and they saved us $296.72. Also, something to keep in mind, especially when feeding 5 people, and boys besides, is that almost all of the hotels that we chose had a free breakfast. That's quite a bit of savings, and I didn't even add that into my total. We did have a couple of Airbnb reservations while in Ireland, and they do have a credit if you sign up with the link for $40 off your initial stay. It also gives the person you sign up under a benefit as well. So I signed up getting the coupon, and I sent my husband a link to sign up, so we each got $40 off. We had another benefit for another stay later. So this took care of 1 night in Gort and 2 nights in Mill Street, Kowloon. And so we spent $250.76 and saved $80. We paid to stay in Dublin. We could have used 35,000 points per night, but for the charges, it wasn't worth it. So we did end up spending $230.97 for those 2 nights. On the car rentals, we used Hertz for our car rentals in Europe for a couple of reasons. One, I do like a car rental company that I can access in the U.S. as well as foreign locations. I love, if we have an issue and we're home, to dial a 1-800 number. 2, we signed up to be gold members, and that saved us additional driver fees. And it's free. So this saved us $74.83 to add the driver in the UK and $55 and a penny to add the driver in Ireland. Because we had an IHG World Rewards MasterCard, we saved $216.87 in collision coverage as we booked and paid for our rentals with this card. I did have to have a letter for Ireland from the credit card company showing they were covered before they would waive it, so make sure you take that with you. Our car seats for the 2 youngest were not valid in the UK or Ireland, so our first hotel was right next to an Argos in London, and they had booster seats for £8.99, which is approximately $12.25. We spent $25 for 2 car seats and saved ourselves $187.10 on renting car seats in the UK and Ireland. Our total cost for flights, car rentals, and hotels was $1,312.46 or $262.49 per person for 2 whole weeks in Europe. The total savings, $8,459.31. We couldn't or wouldn't have spent $9,771.77 on vacation for 2 weeks. That didn't even include activities and food. A family can afford to travel to some amazing places if you're willing to put in the work to get there. I can't detail the number of hours I spent planning. However, I'm a nerd and I love to do it. The love of it and the savings of $9,000 is well worth it. Remember, you can do the same thing and your adventure is right around the corner.